welcome to my new YouTube channel, which is basically targeted at a audience level of noobs. Now, basically, what we know by the term noob is that who doesn't have any experience, practical experience in anything, be gaming, be it for studies, be it for programming. He doesn't have the basic idea of how to implement things in daily life. So here we are trying to solve those problems by helping that guy or specific people, those who don't know how to code or simply how to do things in basic everyday life. We have targeted audience, those people who don't know how to do some basic programming using Java programming language. Now, Java programming language has a long history. We all know that for web development purposes we use JavaScript and all that. But in today's world, for using JavaScript, one has to know how to use or how to know Java, means how to code in Java. That basic knowledge is missing from today's youngsters when they go for any better positions. They always suffer because they don't have clear basic knowledge about it. Today I'm gonna help you guys out with how to clear your basics using the first video. So today we are gonna create a very simple programming output or basic simple programming knowledge about how to do the things using Java. Now, before we start, I was gonna tell you something that for Java programming language or any other programming languages, what we see in today's world, be it for Python, be it for C, be it for C Sharp, etc. and all that, every programming languages has some IDEs built for it. For Python, we're gonna use the JetBrains PyCharm, basically, which gives you the editor and inline console for using Python programming languages and all that. For C, we have got dev C++ or dev C++ editor, which is basically a IDE for doing your coding, basic coding. Now, for Java, we also have a lot of variety of IDEs. We have got IntelliJ, that is also a product of JetBrains. We have got Eclipse IDE. We have got BlueJ. Now specifically I am using BlueJ. Why I am specifically using BlueJ is that BlueJ is a very simple IDE, means it's very easy to work with BlueJ when one is a noob or one is having a little knowledge or perhaps no knowledge of the subject. So I think that will be a very good thing to do if he or she learns how to use programming using BlueJ. So first of all, here we are coming to the Google search box. Now, how to search for BlueJ is that you have to specifically mention how to download BlueJ. Now you just go BlueJ download for Windows 10. I am using Windows operating system, so I will basically use Windows. Now this thing always runs on different programming or different operating systems. So here we are at the official website of BlueJ, and here it is the main thing. Now here we are getting the options. These things, Windows means this link is specifically meant for Windows users who are just gonna download the IDE and do some programming on it. Okay, if you come to this link, it will guide you directly to the Mac OS interface link where you can download these things and get downloaded the IDE using Mac's terminal. For Ubuntu or Debian users, they can always use this link to download the thing and get past that other formalities in the Ubuntu region. I am not going in that, and this is for other operating systems in the market. For this Windows users, we will click on this link and the download will begin at this place. Now I will not download it because I have already downloaded the thing. I have already installed the same thing on my computer, so it's ready to be used. Now first of all, here we are at our BlueJ. Now this project name I have already named it as BlueJ tutorial. Means this tutorial what you are going to see is the basic project that we are gonna use. Now we for creating a new project we have to go to the project menu, and from here you can select new project. Now selecting new project will give you a place where you can just edit your project name, and this is the location where your project gonna be saved, and this is the specific path that is means when you are using the CMD or the command prompt, you can always give this path to go directly into your project or to access it. So we are not gonna create a new tutorial or the new project, as I have already done it earlier for you guys. So here we are going to create that same popular programming that we all do to start any programming language, that is hello world program. Well, it's basically a very boring thing that you always start with a hello world programming for to learn programming language, but this is the specific or the specific criteria that we use. So here we are at the screen, main screen. This is the class screen. Now one thing I forgot to mention is that how to create a class. Now to create a class we have to press Ctrl N, or you can go to this project and from here you can just create a new class, or you can specifically press on this button and here it comes. Now you can use any type of class name. I specifically prefer the performance or the function. No, it will function, the word function is not applicable here. Basically the thing or the task that you are gonna perform, that name should be your class name. For example, if you use a simple calculator program, you are doing and giving a class name as calc is inappropriate, as it does not help you to understand your program very well. So to do simple things we have to give simple calculator. The class name should be simple calculator, so that you can easily specify that yes, here I am doing a simple calculator thing and here I am doing calculator functions. Okay, so that was a demo. I am not going into that calculator part as of now because we all know we are noob at this stage. That means we don't have any idea of a specific thing. We have to create things. So for creating things we can't go directly into a name called a simple calculator. Okay, so we have typed this thing. Okay, I will again erase the whole part and give you a demo. Now for creating these things we have already created the class. Now for this we have to type public class test. I am using a test class as I am just giving you the tutorials or the basic things. That is why I have used a test, because test is very useful when you don't have much time and a crunch to do things faster. So that is the test name. Now here we are at our stage. Hello world will be the text, and yes, we are done. This class test, this class variable, this class is specifically mentioning the class with which you are working.